Alright guys, so now I'm going to talk a little bit about the property detail page. So what you're looking at right now is the property search page that we were talking about a brief second ago. And from here, to get to the property detail page, all you had to do is click the asset number. Okay. Now the asset number is going to be clickable from any of the pages that you go to. So you can get to the property detail page from any of the other pages. You can go from the property search page, the search order page, the alerts page, anywhere the asset number is there, you're going to be able to get to it. Okay, so in this case, I want to get to the property detail page for asset number 160911. I go ahead and enter that into the search filter, click search, and here we go. That's the one that I need to work with, and I'm going to just go ahead and click the asset number. So now we are on the property detail page. Okay, now what is the property detail page? Why is it there? Again, the system was designed with convenience in mind. So the property detail page is a page where all the information about the property is listed. So anything to do with the basic information about the address or anything that you would have entered when you were creating the property is here. Any alerts that have to do with the property that may require your attention is here, and any service orders that you requested for that specific property is also here. And if there's any messages about the property, it will be here. Okay, so as I mentioned in the prior video, you can actually go ahead and edit the basic information about the property, and the way you do that is on the property detail page. You select the row here and you click the little pencil button. All that information pops up here, and all you do is change any of it and click submit, and that's it. So for the alerts, this is a mini version of the alerts page that we'll be discussing later. So again, very simply, if there's something that requires your attention, it's going to be on this page as well. Service orders. So here, there's a few neat features to this. If you requested a service order and we got results back, you can actually now see those results from this tab. So say that you want to take a look at some of the results, you can go ahead and click this button. It'll open up a PDF that shows you the results that we got back. Okay. Now the same deal here. The second part of that report is actually under the service ID. If you notice the service ID is clickable, all you have to do is click it. It's going to bring you to this page. Okay. Now this page is going to look a little bit different to you guys. You are not going to see the quality control alerts, but I thought it was important for you to understand this part of the system as well, because I think it's a very valuable feature. Okay, so this page has again the report that we got back about the service order, the results for the order that you placed, and everything is here. If you notice, there are two buttons up at the top, a create report button and a create report with alerts button. So what are the differences between these two buttons? They work in the exact same way as all the other create report buttons. So if you click it, an Excel file will be generated with all the information that you see here, except if you click the create report with alerts, all the property alerts that you have for that specific report will be highlighted in the Excel file. Alright, so here all those alerts for the property that would require your attention are going to be in this box. And there's no property alerts for this specific order, but if you select a property alert, it's actually going to go ahead and highlight that information here, so it's easier to reference. Now I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the quality control alerts that we have on our side. The way this works is that we realize that when we get reports, sometimes there's some things that just don't seem to make sense. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Say that we got a report back and it was for an inspection. There's a question that asks whether you had ability to access the inside of the building or the property, and if they say no, then you would think that you can answer the questions that have to do with the inside of the property. But sometimes we get a report that says there was no access to the inside, but all the questions regarding the inside of the property are filled out. So that brings up a question here as to what's going on. So that's all the quality control issues that we deal with on our side, and it's something that is not visible to you, but it is something that we are doing, and I wanted you to be aware of it. Okay. The search button here is very simple. If you wanted to search for a word or multiple words, you can just go ahead and enter those words here and click search, and what's going to happen is that word is going to be found, and any results that have to do with it will be populated here. Again, very simple, very user-friendly, but I think it's a very valuable feature of the system. So those are the main functions of the property detail page, and we're going to go ahead and move on to the other segments of Monitor now.